Hi, I'm Bella and welcome to our very first Rocky wrap-up. After every day, we're going to wrap up our tremendous trip on the tracks with songs, smiles, and surprises. Every day at Rocky Wrap-Up is going to look different, so just make sure that you've got your crew with you and we'll be good to go. Now remember that Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Today we're going to sing 2 songs that remind us that there's always power in Jesus.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey, there's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. And we stand together.
train crews have really challenging jobs full of hard things to do. They are hauling cargo, they keep the passengers safe, they fix the broken trains, and of course they're always trying to make sure that trains get to their destination on time. Now, I found a tricky train track challenge that I want us to try to do together, and I'm wondering if it will be easy or hard to do. Alright, so here's the challenge. You should have a piece of paper like this that has the 3 train tracks on it, and what we're going to do is we're going to take the corners and we're going to pull the corners apart so that we have 3 separate train tracks. Now, tearing a piece of paper apart seems pretty easy to me, so let's try this all together with our crew. Now, on the count of 3, let's all tear our pieces of paper apart together, alright? So I got our paper. 1, 2, 3. Oh. This challenge sounded like it was going to be so easy, but it ended up being really hard. What's something that's happened in your life that you thought would be easy, but ended up being really difficult to do? Take some time to talk about it with your crew. Now let's try this challenge again, but this time we're going to do it with a little track tearing tip, because sometimes we all need a little extra help to do something challenging. And to help us get ready, let's shout out our Bible point, which is Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Alright, so now what we're going to do is take out a new set of our train tracks, and I'm going to share the track tearing tip with you. And so that is, what we're going to do is put the middle track in between our mouth, or in between our 2 sets of teeth, and we're actually going to pull the corners, and then we're going to see what happens. Alright, so on the count of 3 we'll pull all together. Stick it in your mouth. Count 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Look at that! So now you've got 3 sets of tracks. Awesome! Sometimes doing hard things means that you need to do them more than once. And sometimes it also means that you need people around you who can help you out. The same way that I gave you a train track tearing tip. Jesus has the power to put just the right people in your life to support you and guide you and help you through all the tough stuff. At Rocky Railway, Jesus put you in a crew full of friends and family who help you and encourage you. Now let's give each member of our crew a high five and say, I'm glad that Jesus chose you to be in my crew. So what happened differently this time, and what helped you accomplish this challenge? When we're friends with Jesus, he takes us to incredible places and shows us unbelievable things, and it's awesome to know that God is always right there with us. Today, you should have received a little gift to help you remember to always look for the evidence of God in your everyday life. So why don't you raise your arm in the air and show off your Watch for God bracelet. God sightings remind us that Jesus' awesome power is with us in everyday life. A God sighting could be anything from a prayer, a hug from a parent, the sunshine, or even just a kind word from a friend. We've had a really great first day at Rocky Railway, and I just want to say thank you to all of you for celebrating Jesus' power with me. Get ready for tomorrow, which will be another day full of adventure, discovery, and excitement with each other.